What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to Ben Travels TV. And coming up next on part 1 of 4, our journey traveling 180 miles throughout the entire Florida Keys. We're going to start from Miami, Florida, and head down to Key West as we explore Florida's tropical Caribbean paradise, just 90 miles away from Cuba. All right, we're going to head to Key West. We're going to snorkel. We're going to have a blast. We're going to check out the sunsets and hit Duval Street. You aren't going to want to miss this one. You got to stay tuned. Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell so you get notified every time we drop a new video. Okay, we are now in North Key Largo, and we're headed to Key Largo. Alright, so the Florida Keys makes up about 800 keys, and we are going to make our trip all the way to Key West. Alright, but there are 5 main keys in the Florida Keys. Alright, so it's about from where we left Kendall, which is in the South Miami area. We're now in Key Largo. To get to Key West, it's about a 2-hour and 20-minute drive, just under 110 miles. Okay, so about a 2-hour, 20-minute drive. On this video, we're going to show you what the drive looks like from Key Largo all the way to Key West. It's going to be a 4-part video, guys, so you're not going to want to miss every episode. Once we get to Key West, we're going to do some snorkeling. We're going to hit the beaches. We're going to hit Duval Street and check out the nightlife, and we're also going to check out the sunset as well. We're going to be 90 miles away from Cuba. All right, so Key West, the 5 main keys that you really want to take note of are Key Largo, Marathon, Islamorada, Big Pine Key, and finally the most popular one, Key West. Okay, Florida is steeped in deep history that goes all the way back to the Seminoles, and before that you can even say the Aztecs, the Mayans, and the Olmec. Most recently, of course, because of colonization, you had a lot of the Bohemians after the Seminoles, the pirates. Pirate history is really huge here. That goes back to Jamaica and the Barbary Coast, right? That hardy, that Rastafari, that accent, those dreadlocks, those long dreadlocks, and those pirates out there getting those ships. They say they were shipwrecks, but it was really the pirates taking that cargo. They're getting the gold, right? So a lot of history about Florida, especially in the Keys, with pirates and things like that. And then later on, of course, the Cuban cigars, bootlegging liquor, and it turning into a paradise, right? Built by Bohemians mainly. And of course, slavery, them building the railroads and things like that, and the highways. But lots of history, definitely cigar history with Jose Marti, the Revolution, which ended up going to Ybor City. I gave you guys a history lesson on that on my Ybor City video. But anyways, guys, enjoy this video. We are going to hit key after key. Like I said, the 5 main keys you need to worry about. The keys are made up about 150 isles. Okay, you got the 5 main islands. The keys really stretch out almost 180 miles, guys. So enjoy this video. I hope you just like the scenery. If you're ever going to make the drive, this is what it looks like exactly. I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. right, you guys, we have finally made it to Tavernier, Florida, which is a part of Plantation Key.
Tested. They got little
this area should be called Clear Water. All right, so we have hit the infamous historical landmark, the 7 Mile Bridge. It was originally built as a railroad, an overseas railroad here in the Florida Keys back in 1912 with Henry Flagler. They had a lot of Bohemians and indigenous who built this railroad. It was a overseas railroad, an extension, but it got destroyed by the infamous Labor Day hurricane that caused immense damage to that railroad and took a lot of lives. They would rebuild it over time throughout the early 1900s, from 1912 to 1935 to the 80s up until now in 2022. It is very famous and has been on a lot of movies, from Too Fast, Too Furious, Mission Impossible, True Lies, and many others. And look at that beautiful view that you get of the aqua blue water of the Florida Keys. You can never get enough of that. I'm telling you, the video does not do it justice. Absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. Right, you guys, unfortunately this video is coming to a close. The Florida Keys, part 1 of 4, our journey throughout the entire tropical paradise of Florida, which is connected to the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. We stopped here at Summerland Key to fill up at the Shell gas station. I saw this little channel side, this little canal with these boats docked here, and I just thought, man, this is absolutely beautiful. Look how these people are living, got their boats docked here right by the gas station. Just jump in that boat and head out to the ocean and just have a good day to fish and snorkel and do all of those fun things when you live by the ocean. Don't miss the next 3 episodes, guys. We're headed to Key West. We're going to jump in the ocean as well, do a little snorkeling. We're going to hit Duval Street. We're almost 90 miles to Cuba. Don't miss the next episode. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.